Find a new value when 160 is increased by 40%. Now, I know the book does it in a certain way, but I do prefer you to use the following method. I'm going to start with my visual again and say, that's my original, right? And my original is 100%, and that 100% is $160. If I increase this by 40%, it means it's going to be this 100% plus another 40%. So this 40%, and this is still 100%, that is how much they're going to be. Now they say that this $160 is 100%, so my total here is going to be 140%. So instead of getting 40% of 160 and then add it, all I'm going to do is I'm going to say 100% is $160. Therefore, 140%, because this is 100 plus that 40%, I want to know what's the new total. The 160 is increased by 40%, it will give me a new total. So that 140%, how did I get to 140%? What I did is I divided by 100 to go to 1, and then I multiplied by 140. So I divided by 100 to go to 1%, and then I multiplied to go to 140. What I do to the percentage, I'm going to do to the dollars. So I'm going to divide by 100, and then I'm going to multiply by 140. So if I do that using light earthquake, if I do that to my calculator, and I say it's 160, divide by 100, and then I multiply it by 140, then my answer is 224. So is 224. So that is one quick, easy way to do all of these questions. I would prefer you to do it this way rather than the way the book does it. Let's look at this method then, if there's a decrease. So we say $63 is decreased by 20%. So if this is my original, 100%, my original, and that is $63, it's decreased by 20%. So if it decreases by 20%, so I get discount, sort of, 20%. So this is 20%. What remains? Well, this must then be 80% that remains. So they say 63 is decreased by 20%. So what do I want to find out? I want to find out what is this value here. I had 100%, which is $63. It decreases by 20%, which means it's only going to be 80% of what we had. Okay, now we're going to use our unitary method. I'm going to say 100% is $63. I want to go from 100% to 80%. So I'm going to divide by 100 to take it to 1%, and then I'm going to multiply by 80 to take it to 80%. So what is 80% then? What I do on this side, I'm also going to do on the other side. So I'm going to divide by 100, and I'm going to multiply by 80. On my calculator, clear. On my calculator, I'm going to say 63 divided by 100 times by 80, and my answer is $50.40 is $50.40. You might find that this is a little bit different than what you are used to, but I can guarantee you once you have this method, you understand this method, some of the harder questions will become so much easier.